Welcome to the first instalment of Is He Full of It for 2018. We have Mark LeCras entering the hot seat. Teammates must decide if he's telling the truth or indeed absolutely full of it.
I once sank a boat off the coast of Cervantes.
Right. You are a boating man. So whose boat was it?
A friend's boat. So it was, it wasn't a big boat. It was a small rowboat.
Is there a bit of a story behind it? What happened?
I'd been out at a friend's farm earlier that day, and I wanted to go shark fishing. So he had a couple of old goats that were lying around and were deceased. So a couple of dead goats. So I thought, that'd be good burley. So I borrowed a mate's rowboat, and I've gone to row it out.
Hang on. So you've
taken a rowboat.
You've taken a rowboat, like actual oars and all.
Like a small dinghy.
So it didn't have an outboard or anything on it.
No, it didn't. So I thought, I'll row out some burley, or get some sharks around with my bait. So I've gone to row it out. One oar was bigger than the other, and I've hit oars halfway out,
right.
And then the boat's turned sideways, right in the wash zone, copped a wave. The boat's gone under. 2 goats have washed up on the beach. People are walking their dogs a whole lot.
How far out were you when this happened?
40 metres out from shore, and I've eventually come back to shore, and anyway, the boat was sunk.
On reflection, do you think taking a rowboat with no motor out with 2 goats in the boat was a good decision?
Well, it's a rowboat, so it doesn't have a motor.
What line were you using? Were you like going to go fishing?
I was shark fishing, so
Yeah, but-
heavy line.
Okay.
Whereabouts was this? Because don't you have your own boat you could have used?
I have got my own boat. I don't have a rowboat, so I thought, well, it was rough. You don't really want a motor if it's rough. It was in the back beach at Cervantes. So.
You don't want a motor if it's rough?
Well, no,
I
because
would've
it
thought
was
you would've
real
wanted a
rough
motor to
on the
get
shore,
out.
so I just wanted to get it out. I only wanted to get my bait out maybe 100 metres.
So you thought, why take a motor when you can row a boat in surf? Is that what you thought?
Well, I thought, I'll roll it out, but the one oar was bigger than the other, so I couldn't actually get in. One oar hit the other, and I turned side on and
What was your mate doing? Why were you shark fishing by yourself?
Yeah.
Well, I had people down there watching me, so like I had like my brother was down there.
Gallery.
He had the
Was
car.
the boat not big enough?
It was a one-man boat.
Were you sober when you did this?
It was about 4 in the harbour, and I was sober. Yeah.
Sober.
A small netting boat. What were you going to do if you caught a shark?
I was going to get
Just
on the
look at
beach,
it.
get a photo, let it go.
Sure.
Were you sober when you did this? Yeah, it was about 4 p.m. What?
It doesn't answer the question. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I was sober.
We've quizzed him a bit. Is he full of it here?
I think he's full of it because anything to do with physical exercise, Lecca's a no. So I don't think he would roll it out. I think he'd just go, nah, get my boat.
Right. It does seem strange that he would row a boat in surf. It doesn't seem like good decision making.
No, not at all.
To me.
Especially shark fishing with 2 dead goat carcasses in a one-man rowboat off of Cervantes where the shelf drops off like that.
Not ideal. Hammer?
I'd love it if it was true, but I think you're full of it. I just don't think you'd go solo shark fishing in a rowboat.
I think it's the truth. Mainly because, he's from Cervantes. It sounds like a pretty basic thing to do out of Cervantes. Take your rowboat out with a couple of goats in it. A couple of dead goats, I reckon it's true, yeah.
Yeah, it's a true story.
What were you doing?
Oh my God.
So my brother and that said it couldn't be done. That it was too rough. That made me want to do it.
That's bloody good.